So now you know that once Git tracks a file, it stores every version of that file in its database. And that means if you screw things, we can always restore a file or a directory to a previous version. So in this demo, I'm going to delete a file and then show you how to restore it. It's very easy. So we're going to delete file1.js. Now I told you that if we use the rm command in Linux or Unix-based systems, this will only remove the file from the working directory. So then we'll have to stage the change or the deletion. A better way is to use the git rm command. This will remove the file from both the working directory as well as the staging area. Okay, now let's get a short status. So in the staging area, we have a deleted file. Now let's make a commit, delete file1.js. All right, now let's say, shoot, we shouldn't have deleted this file. So what can we do here? Well, we have a few options. We can undo or revert the last commit. We're going to talk about that later in the course. But in this lesson, I want to talk about restoring a file to a previous version, not undoing a commit. So let's look at our history. All right, so here's our history. We want to restore file1 to the commit before the last commit. That is this commit over here. So we type git restore. Now let's have a quick look at the documentation. The restore command takes 3 types of arguments. We can supply a bunch of options. We can supply a source. We haven't done this so far. So by default, Git will restore that file from the Nix environment or the Nix area. So if the file we want to restore is in the working directory, Git will restore it from the staging area. And if the file is in the staging area, Git will restore it from the last snapshot or the last commit. Now in this case, we want to change the default behavior. We want to restore a file from the commit before the last one. So we type git restore -- source. We set it to head ~1. And then we specify the full path to the file. In this case, file1.js. Now let's get a short status. So we have a new untracked file. So this is how we can restore a file to a previous version.